everyone, welcome to a new video. Today, as you can see, we'll be teaching you how to wire multiple or just wire up fire alarms without needing a panel or anything. Alright, so the main things you're gonna need is one, an initiating device. As you can see here, I'm using my call point because the MS7 there's too much wires and it's pigtailed, so I don't want to take it out. And you need a device. It should be taking DC power, 12 or 24 volts. If you want, you're gonna need another. If you want to like wire up another pull station or a switch or anything, and wire up another device. You need another device. As you can see, I'm using a PC2R, and a source of power right here. I'm using a 12-volt adapter. This is what I recommend you to use. It's very good. If you use batteries, you're gonna run out quickly, and it's gonna be very annoying. So just plug this back in, and you're gonna need some miscellaneous tools like screwdriver. These both can use. These have mounting brackets. When you plug and play, you can either use a flathead screwdriver or a Phillips head screwdriver for both of these. But if you have a European device, I'm pretty sure they use flathead. So that's why I'm going to be using flathead for both of these devices, because they work very well. You're going to cut your tools, so I'm going to cut your wire. So I'm just going to be using this. You're going to need a box cutter, to like split the wires in half. And I'll show you later. And you're going to need the keys. And first of all, the first step is let's turn on power. And let's see which one is the positive and the negative. So on this mounting bracket here, you can see that for almost every system sensor device, it's positive, then negative. So let me just do some stuff here. So this is like if you put the device this way, it's gonna be negative. It's gonna be your positive. So we're just gonna test real quick. I'm just gonna put one of these wires here and one here, so if I press this, it should go off. There we go. Alright, so that's one way you can test which one, like let's test the polarity. So this blank one is negative and this striped one is positive. So yeah, that's good. And so now let's actually get to wiring. So I'm just gonna. So as you can see, you have to strip the wire. You buy a regular power adapter. It's gonna come with like a little plug, like a jack. You plug into like your device or something. But you have to cut that part off, and you have to, split this. Like let's say the joint like this. Oh shit! You just have to split it in between, and yeah, and then you have to strip those wires and whatnot. So we're gonna take our first device, in the case it's this. So to identify which terminals we're gonna use, you can use either one of these. It doesn't matter. So if you're new to this, normally open means it's that the circuit will be normally open if you connect to this COM. So let's say you're connecting these two. If you press this is gonna close the circuit and let power flow. If you use it normally closed, which you should not use, is that the circuit will be off the whole time. The circuit will be closed the whole time. Power will be flowing to the device even if you don't press it. And then when you press it, it's gonna shut off power to the device. So that's why I'm saying you should not use that unless you wanna. So what you're gonna do first is you're just gonna take your Phillips head screwdriver and open the terminal. But if you're using a pull station, like a BD12, there's gonna be two terminals, and it'll be on top of here. It would have normally closed. I don't know why this has normally closed. So you're just gonna open, if you have a COM point like me, you're gonna open up the normally open and the COM terminals. So yeah, we're gonna take our negative and just put it in this one, put in this. I'm just gonna, now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna close that up. Okay, there we go, that's in. And then this is our negative, so we're just gonna put that. So how you unscrew this basically is you unscrew this terminal, You screw which one you need. It's labeled, so if you need a positive, you'd open this positive, but we're gonna use the negative. So as you can see here, under there's a plate here, and you're gonna want to stuff your wire under there, and you're gonna want to tighten the screw so just it gets under the plate. Then you're gonna just close that up. This one doesn't require that much tightening, so this is enough. And then, so what else you're gonna need is you need a piece of wire, a piece of extra wire, not two. This one like that. So you're gonna have to cut it to the length you need. So for example, like this much. So cut that. And then what I'm saying, for the box cutters, what I like to do is I just like to make a little incision in between, and then you just grab it. And for this circuit, to make the first circuit, we're just gonna need one piece of wire. Strip that. If you have wire strippers, I recommend you use wire strippers, but I don't, so I'm just gonna be using my teeth. So for the call points, if you have a call point and it has like this type of terminals, what I recommend you do is you take this, you just fold it in like that. You just fold it, and now you take the COM, or if you're using a pull station, the other part of the other terminal, just put it inside slowly. Make sure the terminal is actually open. So when you actually go to tighten it, it doesn't just slide off because maybe you didn't put it actually inside the terminal. Drug test, that's good. And then we're gonna take the device, we're gonna feed it through the back into our first positive. You can see this positive right here. This one right here, so let me just untighten that. Once again, make sure it's under the plate and not in between, not getting sandwiched in between the plate and the screw. Just gonna do that. Just gonna fold that as well. Just gonna put that inside just like so. Pretty smooth. And just like so. I take this. You're gonna put your device on, and if you're using an L-series device like me, you're gonna have to, or any device with a mounting bracket, you have to screw the device onto the thing. All right, so our circuit's ready. Theoretically, this should work. It should go off. There you go. Now, to reset it, if you have a call point, you're gonna have to stick in the key. Push it in, you can hear a click, and let go of the key, push it back up. Alright, so to add another device, first of all, to add another, to add another device, like my horn strobe, you're just gonna open up the device, and take off the screw, and you're gonna take a pair of wires, like right here, an actual pair, and you're gonna cut it to your desired length. I'm not gonna cut that long because the devices are gonna be pretty close to each other. Cut around this much, and I'm gonna take my box cutters and strip it. So I'm just gonna do like this. Open this, strip it. Strip this one as well. Pretty nice. Go. Just make sure that's open. That's kind of folded like that. Just close it up. So this is gonna come from so that's why I'm saying you can use this. So you put in the first positive, and if you have a spectral device or like an L-series, you put the red, the positive, the second positive, just like that, like so. Just tighten it down. Open this negative up. There's only one negative. Also, that's why you can see there's these little blockings, like a piece of wire blocking, a piece of plastic blocking this, because there's two terminals. So this one coming from your device, and this positive would go to your next device, and this negative would be shared. So I'm just gonna put that in, then the negative, just like so. So just like that. I'm just gonna feed it through the back. And there goes the back there. you're gonna take your second device. You're just gonna this wire's a little mess. Take the same thing as last time. This is your positive, this is your negative. You're only gonna be using those two. Then we're just gonna be opening them up. Just gonna feed it through. Put it in. Just tighten it. Oh, let me just put it back in. And same for the negative. Just put that in. So you can see I'm just gonna slide that in. Oh, that's a little tight fit, but I'm just gonna oh dude. And you're just gonna put your device on, L series, put the first device on. Oh, that's a little hard. It's gonna be a little hard putting the Spectra lid on, but it is what it is. I put a little too less. There's not gonna be that much space. I'm just gonna put that in. It's gonna be so hard to do like that. And this should also work. So this should be sounding as well. See, this one's gonna start flashing as well. Set that. So that works. So you can obviously stop it here as well, but another switch or another pull station. This one it's kind of confusing. You're just gonna be using, if you have a switch like me, you're gonna be using the L1 and the COM, or if it only has one pole, you'll be using COM and L. So now that I got one end stripped, I'm just gonna do the same thing. Fold. The negative will be inside the COM, just because. Just gonna hold it down. You're just gonna take that. I'm just gonna I'm screwing it. Oh, you're not screwing. I'm just gonna use this. So here we go. It's gonna get tight in a moment. Just take that off camera because it's too hard. Here's the first one. I'm just gonna do for the second one as well. Oh shucks, I think I might have done it too much. I think I might have made it too short, but we're gonna pray it isn't. Just gonna hold that down, fold it in like this, like an omelet. I'm just gonna tighten this off camera because it's pretty hard with the flat head. There you go. I'm just gonna strip this other end. Give me a second. So I'm just gonna unscrew this wire thingy. It's negative. You can see I'm just gonna take, what was it, negative, yeah? I'm pretty sure. No, sorry, positive. So I'm gonna take the red wire for color coding, extend it, and just do this. Just gonna twist these in so I can conjoin them together. Then you'll be able to put it inside the terminal back in. It's good, I hope. I'm just gonna put this back inside it normally open. I actually got that one in, so I'm just gonna open up the second COM. That's why I like that there's two COMs, so you can just open that up. That in? Okay, that isn't actually. So now these are in. Alright, so in theory, now everything should be working. So alright, that works. So now we're going to set the call point. And yeah, everything works. So that is how you wire multiple fire alarms, or in my case, 2 fire alarms and 2 initiating devices. So bye guys.